So, here I am in France. I mean, I've been in France for quite a few days now. The first day I was pretty much just camped on the roadside in my van. Yes, darling. Yes, I know. What is it? Anyways, you're on Candida Camilla? Anyways, yeah, so this house is like, I think it's made pretty much mainly of cob and partly of its original stone structure. Hello, darling. I gotta leave you now. Sorry, I'll be back. Promise. Following me, are you? Oh, no. Fickle now. But it's also partly made of like, not sure if it's clay or cob or whatever, but it's, you know, it's got quite a lot of natural lodging. I think this frame, this wood frame here, is actually added to the building. That support is added to the building. So yeah, anyway, this is basically where I'm living for the moment. I just thought I'd show you the main house, and I'll show you a couple of the shacks that have been made. These are made natural buildings made of cob. By the way, I actually went yesterday to see buildings that are made out of hempcrete, which surprisingly were really durable. They're quite well insulated actually. But alas, I forgot to bring my camera, so I couldn't show you guys. Yeah, here's my the campsite. This here is a sweat lodge, so basically you put a bunch of blankets over this structure here, and see these stones that are in the middle? You make a gigantic fire here, wait till the stones go absolutely red, you put 4 in this middle bit at a time, and you put the water from the bucket onto them, and because all these blankets are covering this here, just all this steam just comes out and you just sweat away. It sounds awful, but it's actually pretty beautiful. And once you're done there, once you've had enough and it's just too hardcore for you, jump in this little bath here, which is it's cold as fuck. It's about 3 degrees when you jump in it. And actually it's really cold. It's really awful for the first like 2-3 seconds, maybe a kind of delayed reaction, but after that it just feels wonderful. All your muscles relax, deep into your muscles. It's on par with being orgasmic, to be honest. It's just garden, I suppose. But yeah, here's what we're looking at. One of these buildings here. Aye. Little molehill of a building, this. Nice though. Ooh, I might put Chris up. Yep. This here is the type of building we're looking at. Talking about. There. That gives you a better perspective. It's hard for me to zoom in and out because I'm inadequate when it comes to my filming skills. But yeah, we might see a naked Chris, so I won't peer too far into the windows. Look, here we have all this. This here, I believe, doesn't have a window, so that's why they've covered that there. But yeah, that's an example of the type of building we make. You see, it's got this stone base, and for the rest, it's made of cob here. But I'll show you an example of that we're in the process of making. A much bigger version of that. Calabar. So this is the project. We're actually working on the eco-sustainable project. I actually should have filmed the hempcrete process yesterday. But yeah, so this is going to turn into that. Basically, they make this structure here. They make this structure on the inside out of hard bamboo and whatever other wood structures they want to make. And basically the bamboo supports all this cob here. Yeah? And this cob here hardens and becomes as thick as that cob over there. think he maybe plasters or reinforces the outside with something else though, just to give the surface the same kind of consistent appearance. Otherwise, you know, it just looks like a bunch of ruffled cob, which would still hold, would still be usable, I think. I mean, I don't know if actually it is just cob on the outside of there, and it's the last layer of cob is maybe applied differently. But yeah, this structure at the moment, it just looks like a I don't know, kind of a shell of a place, really, doesn't it? Doesn't really look like much is happening here. But you know, I'll show you the cob production. So here's our cob production. Underneath this is a shit ton of mud. Break it off with a pickaxe, shovel it in there, and then shovel the mud onto this sheet. Mix it with water, mix it with straw, and yeah, you just keep squelching it under your feet, and eventually that becomes cob. So yes, as weird as that looks, by the way, that's a rain shelter because I think it's going to rain this morning. I hope it doesn't, because that means we can cob for about 6 hours today, or maybe more, hopefully. But yeah, strange to think that that kind of structure turned into this kind of structure, just given enough time. Except much bigger version. Anyways, that was just a little video on what I'm doing in France, the Cob project. Hope you liked it, and I'll film the end result so you can kind of compare between the two. But yeah, I'm really enjoying being out here in France. Not really learning much French, but I'm doing a nice eco project with some other people, and yeah, it's just a nice, friendly place to be. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the video, and see you on the next one.